Chainsaw Man Part 2 is officially a flop. The manga sales have dropped a whopping 40% since Asa became the main character. And look, I don't make these claims up. The data doesn't lie. Here are 5 reasons why Chainsaw Man Part 2 is selling so poorly. Starting with number 1, Denji became a side character in his own series. It is wild how much of a downgrade he got from Part 1 to Part 2. I mean, in the first part, every single chapter, every single one, ended with a cliffhanger that made us desperate to know what happens next to Denji. But now, in Part 2, we go from this to this. Now, not only does Denji not get any cool moments, but when he does get a moment in the spotlight, it's to show how pathetic and powerless he is. Now, I don't know about you, but I would not be happy if my favorite character went from this to this. That's like a massive downgrade. And apparently I'm not the only one who feels this way, because a lot of fans seem to agree that Denji has been reduced to a side character in his own series. Moving on to number 2, Asa's whining is exhausting. Every chapter is a pity party. Yes, I get it. Asa's life was miserable in Part 1, and she had a really rough childhood. But we only get 2 chapters of backstory before she becomes a Chainsaw Devil hybrid. So can we move past the whole I had a rough childhood thing? Like, can we focus on the present instead of dwelling on the past all the time? Honestly, if I see one more flashback of Asa being sad, I'm gonna lose it. Also, it's weird how she's such a crybaby. I mean, we get it. You're sad. Can you please do something about it other than cry about it? Oh, and also, can someone please tell me why she has a gun? Like, why did she shoot the dude in the bathroom? Why does she keep the gun? What's the purpose of it? I need answers. Moving on to number 3, the school plot is boring. Where are the devil hunts? Look, I understand Tatsuki Fujimoto is trying to do something different by giving us a school arc where Asa tries to adjust to normal life, but the problem is there's no balance between the school stuff and the action. I mean, we get it. Asa doesn't want to kill people, but can we see some devil hunting? Like, can we get some excitement going? Please. We haven't seen any cool fight scenes in a while. And honestly, the most exciting thing that happened in the latest chapter was seeing Makima again. And even that was just a dream. I really miss the old Chainsaw Man where every chapter was non-stop action. This new pacing is just too slow for me. Now moving on to number 4, Fujimoto's shock value lost its edge. His most famous work is now predictable. When you start a series, you set certain expectations. And Tatsuki Fujimoto set an expectation that he would shock us, surprise us, and break our brains with unexpected plot twists. For example, in Part 1, there were so many shocking deaths, like the death of the Katana Man or the Gun Devil. And each death made us question what would happen next and who would die next. But now those deaths don't seem so shocking anymore. They've become a meme. I mean, Death Note predicted that Yuko would die, and we still laughed at it. So, yeah, Fujimoto's writing has definitely lost its edge since Part 1. He needs to bring back the plot twists and surprises if he wants to regain our trust. And finally, number 5, even the art looks rushed. If you compare Part 1 and Part 2, you'll notice that the art style seems different. Like, the line art is thicker and the shading is less detailed. And I think this is because Fujimoto is putting less effort into his drawings. He's probably trying to compensate for the lack of action by focusing more on writing rather than art. But personally, I prefer the old art style because it just looks better. Like, look at this awesome spread we got for the newest chapter. It's literally just black and white with some gray shading. It looks like Fujimoto just gave up on making good art. If he's going to continue making Chainsaw Man, he needs to put more effort into the art, or at least hire an artist who can help him. But overall, I'd say Chainsaw Man Part 2 is definitely a flop so far. The manga sales dropping 40% proves that fans are not happy with the direction of the story. Do you agree with my reasons? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And as always, I'll see you next time.